So it looks like Garcelle might be making an appearance on Vanderpump Rules. Not might be. She was actually filming for Vanderpump Rules with Lisa Vanderpump. And now her son, Oliver, is making headlines for cheating on his wife with Raquel from Vanderpump Rules. We got to talk about that. And we also have to talk a little bit about some tea that I found out during my last trip to Tennessee about Oliver. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So, where should we begin? First, Garcelle was recently videoed filming with Lisa Vanderpump for a major Real Housewives of Beverly Hills crossover to Vanderpump Rules. As you know, Oliver, her son, works for Pump in Vegas. So they've been becoming friendly. As you know, during the last season of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle revealed to the other ladies while they were in La Quinta that her son Oliver was going to be working for Lisa Vanderpump, and everybody had a very dramatic response to it. Since then, we've had a couple of different stories, including Lisa Rinna recently caught in an Instagram exchange with Face Reality 16, alluding to the fact that possibly either Kathy Hilton or Lisa Vanderpump might have something to do with Garcelle's son being cyber attacked on social media. I wonder if that is coming up in her conversation with Lisa Vanderpump. But no, more drama. So Oliver, her son, who we've seen on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, took to social media to let everyone know that he's filming for Vanderpump Rules. So that wasn't the only drama. His wife took to social media to blast him for cheating on her and for cheating on her with Raquel. Look, I don't keep up with Vanderpump Rules. Wasn't Rachel the one that hooked up with, I don't keep up with the people on this show. I think it was Schwartz. You know the Vanderpump Rules people. Is she just the go-around girl? Is she just hooking up with everybody and everything? I mean, Oliver's cute, and the guy that she kissed allegedly at that party is cute too. So she got good taste. She's cute too. Anyways, let me focus. So now he's being put on blast. Oliver's being put on blast by his wife. All right. We've already talked about Oliver a lot during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Erica, and Erica saying that you want to hook up, your wife, and da da da. Well, no, she didn't say your wife. She said your baby mama, and we all looked at her like, "Excuse me, that's his wife." But I have some side tea. I'll get to that in a second. Let me just read to you what the wife. So she posts an iMessage on her social media, and she says this. She says, "I would pray you know me enough that this never happened, and you would defend me that this is false." The response: "Ish, at least nobody takes somebody in the cuckoo house seriously." Shaking my head. Wow, really? Is the response. Then she posts this message and she says, "I have been told to stay silent," in caps, "divorce." And then she tags Oliver Saunders on social media. "Since Oliver has started working at Vanderpump Paris, he has disrespected me and my kids in every way possible. He has made jokes about my mental health and suicidal thoughts with coworkers. He has committed adultery with work coworkers and guests of the restaurant. I have found out he has made out with Raquel while filming Lisa Vanderpump and plans to continue to go on a date with Raquel while filming. He continues to lie to me and say he wanted to work on things, but behind my back continues to talk bad about me and disown being a stepdad. When I met Oliver and fell in love with him, I had no idea the demons he was battling because I loved this man and saw everything he was capable of. I stayed and trusted him. I stayed silent and helped him behind closed doors and never talked bad about him or blasted his secrets. I helped this man get back on his feet after fighting a strong addiction and battling in the courts. I financially supported this man and all the kids off one income while he was getting clean. I worked extra, paid for all his studio time with music, podcasts, video shoots, etc. once he got his job. I decided to pursue real estate, trusting he was going to support me like I did to him. Instead, this man has left me in thousands of dollars of debt and in financial struggle. Damn. She then says, my family will now need the time to heal from all this pain that we have been through publicly and behind closed doors. Please keep us in your prayers. Yes, I have receipts of everything. And then she has all kinds of hashtags. Well, when I read it like this, as you know, Garcelle has openly talked about his struggles with sobriety. So everything she's saying makes complete sense. But here's the thing. Remember when I went to Knoxville, Tennessee? Well, the makeup artist, and I was just hinting during my recaps of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I was hinting to you that I had some tea that was told to me while I was in Knoxville, Tennessee. And it was this young woman who was a makeup artist, and she says, well, he's been in my DMs, being flirtatious, and she promised that she would have sent it to me. I haven't gotten it. I don't know if it fell into the abyss that is Instagram DMs and things like that, because I do get a lot of DMs, but I never got the proof. That's why I never brought it up. But now that we have this information, I'm not completely shocked. I'm not completely shocked because of what she's saying in this message. And I know people are going to down her for posting this on social media, but she sounds like a woman that's had enough. And Oliver, I'm not shocked. Because even with Erica Jane and the way Erica Jane was being inappropriate with him, he was still playing into it. He didn't shut it down, even though he was being filmed and he has a wife and children at home. It was a telltale sign. He didn't do anything, so I didn't blast him for it, but I paid attention. The way he was smiling at her. I wouldn't be shocked if he did, but the only reason why he probably wouldn't now is because that's my mom's coworker. I don't need to mess anything up for my mom. But that's me thinking that way. It sounds as if Oliver's had a problem for a while, not just with his sobriety, but being someone that's on track, doing the right thing. So him working at Vanderpump Paris, I even thought that to myself. I was like, oh, well, okay. But I also have to remember his story. Like, he's coming out from, struggles and legal problems and things like that. So this was like a better start for him. But that's never a great start for someone that has addiction issues to be filming for reality TV. I don't feel like that's the best place to stay right on track. And especially, I'm not completely shocked by these rumors, or I don't know if well, we're going to call them rumors, but according to his wife, she has receipts. She sounds like she held him down, and now that he's on his upward spiral, she's like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to go hang out with these ladies. I'm going to, be flirtatious with these ladies. I'm going to hook up with these ladies. It sounded as if they were just trying to do it for television, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't just for television, that it was more. Garcelle, we love you on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but your son is a problem. Look, guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this. I don't talk about Vanderpump Rules, and I'm not going to start. Only because this is related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I had some tea to share with you in regards to this. Even it's a lukewarm tea. Lukewarm tea. Some of you might say it's cold. However, I believe the woman when she told me that she had some information, because this makeup artist, she kind of looks like his wife. Just saying. He has a type. Guys, let's continue this conversation below. I want to know your reaction to this information. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.